how do you get into Westminster to speak directly to MPs?
We're very fortunate as the NHBF team, is that we have all the work of our predecessors behind us. The long history of the NHBF means that we can access Parliament, we can access ministries, because we're recognised as a reputable and reliable partner to speak to. We approach these conversations respectfully. We understand that we're not going to get everything we want out the government, but we know if we continually press over the years, we can take action and we can steer government as far as we can towards a better course. Now, we won't be able to get everything from government, but we use our good reputation to get ourselves in the door and put our facts, figures and our members' stories in front of ministers, so that is very hard to ignore us. It's very hard not to take our points when they're making decisions around the budget and policy in the future.
So when you go into government, go into Westminster, Sam, how do you decide what to put forward to ministers when you've got that opportunity to speak to them?
Now, we're very fortunate with our surveys is that we ask our members and the sector as a whole, what are their priorities for government over the next 6 months? And we bring all those responses into our meetings with government, and we place those results on the table and say, here is everything that our sector is saying they need in order to grow their business and succeed on the UK high street. We push continually for what the members and the sector are telling us in those surveys. We won't always get what we want. We won't get everything that we want, but we always make sure that the government is aware of what our sector is saying and what our sector needs. It means some years we may not get what we want out of the government, but by consistently pushing the government to take action, we hope to continue to get them towards where we need the government to be as a sector.
Yeah, so I guess the more they hear it, the more they realise how serious it is. So sometimes it can take a while, but it's about that continuous, taking that agenda, as it were, into ministers.
It's why we run the surveys four times a year, so we can have that consistent message. We have members saying to us, You've asked this question before. Why are you asking this question when there was such a clear answer? And I always go back to them and saying, yes, it was a clear answer, and it will be a clear answer again. But that just reinforces our message to government that the government isn't doing what it needs to do, because the sector, even though they were asked this before, and we shared this with the government, the sector still feels this. So the government needs to continue its movement, needs to do more. Westminster, sadly, is a very slow-moving place, especially when you have governments that may not be as ambitious as some. But there is the opportunity, if you continue to press on all fronts, whether it's MPs, government, civil servants, to get the action you need. It may take years, but if you continue with the data and if you continue with the member stories, it can be done. So we will continue to go out with surveys, and we'll continue to ask members to meet with their MPs, to share their stories with press and the political arena, because every little bit, it helps move the needle a little bit further to where we need it to be as a sector.
Moving the needle a little bit further.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. So in summary, how can members really get involved in policy? Number one, if they've got something to say, they can locally get in touch with their MPs, and that's something that the NHBF can help with.
Yeah.
And number two, the surveys. Take part in the surveys, make sure we've got good data so that you've got something to take into government and tell them this is what the sector needs.
Yeah. And the only thing I'd add on to that is, if you have something you're concerned about, but you're not quite sure what to do with it, how to respond to it, contact us. Contact the NHBF team, and I'll be happy to speak to you on the phone, reply to the email, send you a WhatsApp. However works best for you, I am very happy to speak to you and help you understand how you can get involved, and hopefully with the smallest time of commitment possible for very busy business owners.